Right, so welcome to SOL's Perspective Show. It's getting better, isn't it? Right. I have a sister of the page who wants to remain anonymous, and let's get into it, shall we? My main issue is I feel I'm attracting deceitful relationships where I'm a victim. Even when I'm upfront and honest, I tend to attract people who are the last person I'd ever think of cheating, and they do. I cure, heal my heart, and now set out again, and same thing again. How can I change this? Is it something I can change? I thought so, but apparently not. When these situations happen, I'm so bitter and awful, I don't recognize myself. Am I attracting these situations? More recently than not. How can I cure this broken heart? Thanks again. Our sister here she's had several relationships where the dude just plays up and isn't faithful. So at first I was like, radar went off. Okay, why is she attracting? Because she says that she keeps attracting it. So normally when you keep attracting the same situations, there's a lesson there, and or subconsciously you are attracting it on some level. So I asked a few questions. Relationship with the father was good. Everything, it was unconditional love. She even says that she feels like she's pretty switched on. She tries to see the lessons when things are going wrong, and she tries to be proactive and try and improve herself. But she just can't get this one. She can't nail this one home. She keeps attracting these kind of dudes into her life. So, sister, what a recurring punch in the face it must be. I feel for you. That's a tough situation for sure, but we have to start sniffing around to see what is this message that you keep getting. For me, if I kept getting women who cheated on me, I would call it quits on relationships for a while, until I felt like I didn't need a relationship anymore. So let me expand on that. So if you said this is the fourth time. I think you said that the fourth bloke, and you really liked him, and he said you told him up front what's happened in your past, and he said, I'd never do that to you, and he did it. So it's a big punch in the face because you actually were open and honest about it, which is what you should have done, which is awesome. But it still happened. If that was for me, I would be like, okay, I'm hanging up the boots with this relationship game until I sort out what the real issue is. What's the real issue? We don't know. We have to go fishing. We have to go inspecting and see what it is. You said your childhood was all sweet and plenty of unconditional love. That's awesome. There's something creating this mess for you. And more often than not, it's an internal job. It really is. It's always ever going to be an internal job. There's no external. The only external is the lesson. So we have to go in. So hang up your boots. Get rid of take down your dating, profile, or stop giving your mobile number away. No more dates. No more nothing. Just you date yourself. Wine and dine yourself. That's all the dates you're going to be doing is you and you and you. Make some candles, have a little bath, do everything that you would do with a dude, but just do it by yourself. It's in that process that you will discover why you're attracting these men. Maybe there's a universal characteristic in all of those men. Let's put it this way. I'll give you a guy's perspective. I never in high school, I played up. I was a bad boy. Had girlfriends, but then thought it was fun to go and experiment with other girls. But I learned my lesson that when a girl gets really upset, it's not, you don't want to be on the other end of it. And I learned pretty quickly that that's not the right thing to do. So I learned my lesson when I was 16. So for a man who's 30, 40, however old they are still doing it, and there's plenty of them out there, let me assure you that, they're very juvenile in the head. But the universal characteristic of a dude that's got the balls to do that and to lie and you know, have no moral compass of hurting other people's feelings, the one universal characteristic of a dude that can do that is they're the alpha, right? They're the wolf, they're the, you know, the top of the chain. They're leading the wolf pack. So they think they're real men. They think they're, you know, the be all and end all of men, right? Which is obviously a facade. It's a cover up for insecurities. But we won't get into that today. To help you specifically, you need to become your own alpha. Do you see what I'm getting at there? You're attracting these type of blokes. There is a universal. They are alpha men. They must be strong and macho men in some degree, whether it be with their career or the way they dress or the way they look or the way they carry themselves. You're attracted to the testosterone. You're attracted to the masculinity. So all you have to do is get your own. Get your own alpha. Get your own masculinity. Maybe your upbringing was too in the clouds, too much cotton balls and too much pampering and too much blankets, and you didn't suffer enough. You weren't forced to go into masculine mode, roll the sleeves up and let's get on with life and let's roll in the mud and take on life by the grips of our teeth. Now, I haven't discussed this with you, so I might be a little bit off track, but I am very certain that you're lacking some kind of masculinity, some kind of assertiveness into your life, some kind of bravado, some kind of macho, right? Imagine you gave yourself this assertiveness in life. How much more would you respect yourself? How much more would you love yourself if you really, instead of looking for this masculine energy externally, you gave it to yourself internally? Imagine how much more when you looked in the mirror, you'd respect what you saw. You started, because assertiveness means that you're now starting to set goals. You're interested in wanting to get better. You're setting goals, and not only are you setting them, you're achieving them. So now you start racking up trophies on the achievement wall. You look at the trophies and it makes you feel even more impressed with who you are as a person. When you're on that vibration level of really achieving, setting goals, showing gratitude for who you are because you're able to accomplish so many great things in your life, that's a different vibration to needing that masculinity from the external, needing another male to fulfill that for you. So you're now attracting a partner out of want instead of out of need, because at the moment you're attracting out of need. If you're getting reoccurring people cheated on you, you've got that you love the alpha dog male, and because that's what it takes to cheat on someone. So if you're attracting them, it's because you don't have it yourself. You really love it in them, but you haven't discovered it for yourself. So let's wrap up there. Do some things, set some challenges, start making some lists, hang up the dating boots until you get your own masculine, until you feel really 100% certain that you love yourself and you really respect yourself. Then when you get those two things, then go start trying dating again, because you're going to see an alpha dog once you've got it internally, and you're going to see through it and be like, sort your shit out, young man. You're going to see through the bullshit. You're not going to be, your filters are different. That's all it is. So set challenges, set goals, achieve them, put your foot down, be more assertive in life, speak up for yourself, start to stand for something, discover what it is you want to do in this world for yourself internally that brings you self-fulfillment and passion, and start doing those things. When you're on that path, you'll eventually meet the partner that's never going to cheat on you. All right, guys, that wraps up another show. I hope you're digging them. Thank you for the feedback. I really love it. It really inspires me and shows me that I'm on the right track with these things. If you want a perspective on your challenge, on your situation, message me via the page, SOL perspective as the first words in the message. Then give me your situation, as much background information as possible, and I will get to it. See you on the next one.